So that's muted. Hello, 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 everybody. How are you today on this beautiful Thursday? I think I got it right today. I don't know where I was standing, y'all. Hello, sis. How are you? Welcome in the den. Of course, we're going to get started with our A all aboard. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. I am your mama Cougar, aka Kitty Lane, that baby boomer from the peninsula in Virginia. And you are here in the castle of Create and Relate down here in the den. I appreciate you all for being here on this beautiful Thursday. I really do. We've got a lot to do today because, as we know, today is Trivia Thursday. Oh, and we're going to have fun. Okay. So we're going to start. We did our A. We're going on to B, which is our breakfast. I have part of a chicken breast. So yay for that. Um, and this morning I have iced coffee. A little bit of a story behind that. The legs just ain't legging, y'all. Then they're not working. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're just not working. BB! Yes, I was on time, sis. So, um, drinks. We all know. We got the water. And so we have A, B, C, and D. E, our emoji. And it's funny, the emoji that I oh, hello, my Jamaican mommy, and welcome in. I don't know if you all saw. I don't know if you all saw the progress on the blanket or not. I happened to look up and realize that we're freezing again today. It's not you. Hello, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. I hope God is blessing you in a special way. Always, always, Miss Tina. Um, I was showing everybody my progress so far on your corner to corner challenge. And I have elected to go the emoji. I want a family emoji or type the word family. Either a family emoji or type the word family. Or for family. Mm-hmm. Or for family. Or for BB Familia. This is where we are so far. And Miss Tina said 10,000 yards. This is going to be about 5,000 yards, but I have challenged myself to making two. So I'm going to try to meet that 10,000 yard. Okay, I really do have a lot of times. What you're making. Thank you. Thank you. This is your 10,000 yard challenge. I'm going to make two. Each one is approximately 5,000 yards. So I am working on it. And I think for today to be the 6th, this is absolutely great for me to get this far. I can show you this. I'm not even going to really tell you what it is until it's complete. It's got a little bit to go through before it gets to that complete stage. But here we are so far. And the cute thing about this is that yesterday it was complete. and I took it all out because I am set on learning how to write patterns. So I took it all out and I'm redoing it. And I am currently round 8. Currently on round 8. And as far as I know right now, it's going to be 25 rounds. That's all I can tell you about it. Okay, in the future for this week, well, I plan on continuing my work with the blanket. I am definitely going to be taking this with me, as I will be taking this with me. And there are 2 other small projects, which is why I made this so that I would have a pattern. I have 2 colorways for those, but I wanted a different style than what I've made previously. So that's what this is for. Um, and the other part is I said I'll be taking it with me as I go. I'm not working with thread. I don't work with thread. Pattern is read someone else's and then take out all their numbers like you use their graph. Well, the thing of it is, Miss Tina, I write patterns a little differently. Um, I've read my abbreviations, all of my little notes. I'm going round by round. So I'm not taking away from what's been done previously. I'm just kind of restructuring it, so to speak. Okay, so as for the G, this is something new. What I want to try to implement, y'all know me, I love new things, and I have so many ideas running around in this highway I call a brain. So, this is a quick little game that we'll play, setting us up for trivia. And the title of it is Guess Who? This is someone that we have talked about, either someone in the room, someone we know worldwide, nationally, in the community. However, it can be anyone, any living being that would have a name. I think that's the way it's going to be. That I think, yes, the way to restructure to see you. I did confident enough to try. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I'm going to try to wait for the little circle to stop going around on my screen so that everybody can hear me. All right, so I'm going to give you 5 clues. I'm going to give you 5 clues as to who this is. And you let me know through your guesses who it is. And the first thing I can say is that this being is male. Definitely male. The second clue is this being is round. The third clue is this being is brown. The fourth clue, this being is very short. And the fifth clue is this being is not human. So there you have your 5 clues. This is fine. but it's blinking a little and it's not that much. Should you do? Okay, okay. So the five clues: male, round, brown, very short, and not human. I see two guesses. If they're not right, not one, not one. Nope, not one. Male, round, brown, very short, not human. Pecan is not brown. Pecan is my little four-legged boyfriend. And even though he's not hairy right now, he tends to be. Him got a haircut. And y'all please forgive all the dots all over me. I keep spilling my coffee. Y'all want to know who it is?
Yeah.
Hmm? His name is Sonic.
Wow.
I
I thought
talk
it was
about
me.
I talk about our turtle all the time. I said not human, you're human.
But
Most of the time. Sometimes you're an anomaly.
can I tell you something?
No, not right
Humans
now.
are just animals.
Okay, so that is guess who. I like that. Y'all might see more of that. Just gets the brain going. That's our little verbal coffee, just to set things off. Okay, so we move on to H, the healthometer. I got makeup on today,
Yeah.
not physical makeup. The smile. My spirits are a little down. Health wise, my legs, like I said in the beginning, my legs are not legging today. They they hurt. Yes, verbal coffee. I like that. I think I'm gonna use. Let me write that down.
Now we can use that as our new trivia.
Verbal hush. Verbal coffee. Yes. Right beside it, guess who? Hmm. Look at the ideas flowing. Okay. So the healthometer, like I said, the spirits are kind of down. My legs hurt. When I stand up, they they throb. They're hurting. Um, so I will be in communication with my doctor. I was considering at one point not taking the wheelchair with me to North Carolina, but I think for um, comfort and ease of others, and been waiting for the right time to share it with the channel. And being that this episode is centered towards, I don't like looking at the TV and seeing me frozen, but being that this episode is geared towards family, I will share this joke. And that is, what do you call a pig who does karate? What do you call a pig who does karate? What do you call a pig who does karate? Ah! Okay, so what do you call a pig who does karate? A pork chop. Oh my goodness. Oh, poor child.
Talented.
You got about 5 minutes? Because it'll be probably about 5 more minutes. Oh. You can sit in here and participate. Okay. I just got some more smiles back. My CEO will come in here. Okay, so now we move on to that portion, the letter K, which is the Create and Relate team. Y'all, the team, I've been working really hard over the past couple of weeks, and you all know that I believe in giving flowers while people are here. You don't wait until, you know. And the first person I want to shout out, of course, is my daughter, the one that you all know so lovingly as the CEO, because this would not have happened without her. She was the one who said, just do it. She was the one who said, press the button, record, talk to the camera, see if you like it. You do this anyway. This is easy for you. You love to talk. And if it weren't for that little push from her, this might not be. So I'd like to give those flowers, the first set of flowers, to my CEO, whom I love very, 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 very much. My daughter. The second flowers I would like to give to my coach, who signed on without even knowing she signed on. She just walked right in. They say God gives you what you need when you need it. And she walked in at the right time, and it was funny in the conversation. She simply said to me, what do you need from me? And that's Michelle. When I tell you all, if you need a content coach, that's the way to go. Look her up, check her out, seek her out. She's a really good, she's a great content coach, and she can help you through this walk. And she's not trying to knock a hole in your head with the price either. So look her up and see if if you need help. She is definitely a route to go. Okay. And then of course we all need that person that holds us accountable for everything that we do. And I have given her the title of Sergeant at Arms, because if she can't keep anybody else straight, she can keep you girls straight. And that's Joan. Y'all, when I tell you, if I'm stepping outside the lines, not outside the box, because anybody who knows me knows that there is no box for me. Don't tell me to think outside the box, because I'm coming back at you. What box? Who said we had to have a box? Why can't it be a ball? Why can't it be the Eiffel Tower? You know, the sky is limitless, and so are ideas and possibilities. So when I start piling things up on that one cloud, Joan is the one that'll call me and say, what are you doing? Literally. So definitely to my sergeant at arms, Joan, thank you. Now, there are a couple of junior CEOs that you all have seen, you've heard about, and I've never given them their title, but I'm doing so now. We have two junior CEOs. There's one who's in charge of fashion and helping get everything together. And you all know her as Oompa. That's my granddaughter. And then there's the other that's in charge of helping me get the coffee ready for you all and keeping me on my toes while I'm here, helping with the setup and moving things around. And that is Pete, the grandson. Yes, and staying on my toes about the jokes and the trivia. Y'all, we sit together and eat. And me and my grandkids, especially when my daughter's at work, and we sit there and just spew jokes back and forth. Or my grandson would just, my grandkids love to ask me random questions. I mean, random, which sparked the trivia. So now you know where it came from. And there are two more you all were recently introduced to. And I so love this lady. I really, really do. Y'all, let me tell you something. One of my favorite memes is the Listen Linda. Okay. And when I was on the phone with this lady yesterday, and she said to me, listen, listen, listen. I had to laugh so hard because all I could think of was, listen, Linda, listen. And that is our very own BB. Yes, you have to have a stern head with hand with me because I go. For somebody who's arachnophobic, my mind works like a spider. It does. All at the same time. I might as well be one of them jumping spiders because all legs just go at the same time. There is no rhyme or rhythm. They just go. Ooh, I got to look. The next person who is very, very new to the team, I call her my advisor. And I run off the wall ideas by her from a possible selling perspective. And you all don't know her. She will probably always stay in the background, but I will introduce her to you as Mia. Um, Mia and I have known each other for 28 years. Um, I met her when I was working at 7-Eleven. It was so cute the way we met. I got to tell y'all this story. So I'm working at 7-Eleven, my first time at 7-Eleven, and she was on vacation. And everybody kept telling me about this woman named Muriel. Oh, when Muriel comes back. Oh, Muriel this. Oh, Muriel that. Muriel, Muriel, Muriel. And when Muriel came back, she's standing like 5'10" and a half, and she's busty. And she's just very astute, and she looks like one of those teachers that'll crack your knuckles if you step out of line. So we worked together one day. The line gets wrapped around the store. This little man named Richard comes in with his lottery numbers. She's on the register that's running the lottery machine. Richard comes in every day, twice a day, with the same lottery numbers and a number written at the top of the card to let you know how many times to run that card. And she allowed Richard to get her flustered. And my line kept growing. I say my line because I was working that line. And she finally went over by the grill area and started to break down. And I commenced, I'm sorry, you're about to learn how your girl was. I commenced to cussing her up one side and down the other and told her to get her big A over there and act like she knew how to operate that register. And we've been besties ever since. Pretty much inseparable. When I tell y'all I'm Sagittarius, when we don't sugarcoat stuff. We don't. We it comes up, it comes out. So there you have it. But she has agreed to be my advisor as far as which avenue to take because I have some other things in the works. And I'm really, really excited about how to approach my CEO about it. And then I need to look for, like I said, the team is growing. The team itself is growing. And that really makes me feel good because there's so much going on up here and it's allowing me outlets. So, to all of you, thank you. Looking over here, I'm looking at two members of the team. So, thank y'all so much for everything that you do. And I love you. I got kisses back. And I got a Neil. Okay. Whew. So, we move on to L. What I would like for the L is a purple heart. Very simple.
Well, Baby don't have to do it. She did already.
She can do it again. Okay, we're going to skip a lot of alphabets because we already know that it's jumping, and I want to get through as many questions as I can while we're getting that purple heart up. If I can, please get a Y if you want to participate in trivia. Just a, I got you. So we already know that Joan and BB and Jay might not be online, but she's here. She's here. And Peter's here too. Okay, Purple Heart, BB and Joan. Absolutely. Khadijah! Hello, my love. How are you? And I have to have a conversation with you too. I'm going to email you because, like I said, I'm building my team. You're already on it, you just don't know it. Oh my goodness, Khadijah. All right. All right. So we got three that we know of in the chat. My kids called me to discuss the trip that we just had. I got you. I got you. So, Miss Tina, did you want to play trivia with us? If so, you can jump right in. Your name will go in the pot too. All right, let's start number one. You can get up to 2 points for this one. What are the two most common first jobs? And I'm speaking job types. You don't have to be specific, but you have to tell me the job types.
Or,
Okay. Okay. What are the two most common first jobs? I have one answer. I have two answers. The two most common first jobs. I have three answers. Am I waiting for anybody? I'm waiting for Khadijah. Is paper round yours, Khadijah? I got Jones. Okay. So, Jones. The two most common first jobs are fast food and retail.
yes, I got fast food.
Fast food and retail. Okay, number two. In the Postal Service, what is 1 8 hour work period called? What is 1 8 hour work period called in the Postal Service? I have one answer. I have two answers. I have three answers.
What's the question?
In the Postal Service, what is 1 8 hour work shift called? What is 1 8 hour work period called? I'm sorry. It is actually called a tour, guys. In the Postal Service, it's called a tour. Okay. In firefighting, what color is the chief officer's helmet? Oh my goodness. Okay, I have one answer.
I don't know the answer.
Joan said for the postal one, the ship is called a nightmare. Okay, okay. Um, I have one answer. I have two answers. Waiting for BB and Miss Tina.
Are you talking about the firefighter or you're talking about the police officer?
I'm talking about the chief firefighter. What color is his helmet? I have three answers.
I have watched it.
Exactly. If you watch 911, it's on the they'll show you on that.
I just don't know.
It's okay. Okay, the chief's helmet. Your mom got it.
Say, say, say it again.
Look at your shirt. The chief's helmet is white. The chief's helmet is white. You had it right the first time, Khadijah. It's white. And I guess these are coming from a USA perspective. I did forget about that and I apologize. Okay, in the fire department, what's known as a taxpayer? In a fire department, what is known as a taxpayer?
Yes.
I love your answer, Riri. In a fire department, what is a taxpayer? Okay, a taxpayer is the style of a building. It's where the business is at the bottom and residential places are atop the building. I used to work in one of those when I worked downtown at Dollar General. It was Dollar General at the bottom, and there were apartments on top of Dollar General. So that's called a taxpayer. See, we learned something in these. Okay. What is the name of the large metallic block on which a blacksmith hammers metal into shape? You see it in cartoons all the time. I see one answer. What is the name of the large metallic block on which a blacksmith hammers metal into shape? I see two answers, three answers.
You've seen it.
He knows it because he said it before. Mhm. All of them. Tom and Jerry. Okay, that apparatus is called an anvil. An anvil. Beep beep, road runner. They use it a lot.
I thought it was dynamite.
Yeah, they use it a lot. And in the movie, in the Tom and Jerry movie, they used it. Okay. In what industry would you find a billy piecer? In what industry would you find a billy piecer?
What's the industry?
Branch of. Mhm. I'm gonna have to take a run over there today.
I'm just going to
It's okay. It's okay. I have three answers. Miss Tina, I love this because the answers make me laugh. And the fact that you even participate, your name goes in the pot for the drawing at the end of the month. So, just participation alone puts you in. Nothing gets taken away from you. It's all positive. So, and nobody's judging anybody. My channel is a judge-free channel. We don't do that. A lot of this stuff I didn't know before I went and looked it up. So a lot of this is new to me too. Okay, what industry would you find a billy piecer? And I felt like all of us should know this. Wool making. Wool making. Yes, a billy. I don't know what it is. I didn't get a chance to look it up. Okay. Okay, I understand. But yeah, in wool making, they have a billy piecer. I'm gonna look that up so that I know. Let me circle that so that I'll have an answer for you soon. Hopefully Saturday. Okay. Concentrating and no such thing. Well, when I look under trivia, that's where I see it. It's Billy, and then of course Piecer, Piecer. Okay. What do chandlers make? What do chandlers make? If I tell you that, chandlers is pretty universal. I learned about chandlers in high school, and I learned about it in, I forgot who wrote the play, but it was one of those plays that was written as a poem, and they were one of the characters in that poem. Chandlers, yes, BB Chandlers. I have one answer. Ah, I didn't know that. Okay. See, y'all be sending me down rabbit holes, but it's okay because I love my mama's nickname was Rabbit. I have two answers. Three, that'll be 10. Where are we? We're good. Okay. I have three answers. Okay, and you all are right. Chandlers make candles. Hip hip, hooray! Okay, who is considered to be the father of Western medicine? Who is considered to be the father of Western medicine? Households, storage. All right. I have one answer. I have two answers. Mm. You with me, sis? Okay, who is considered to be the father of Western medicine? And it is Hippocrates. Hippocrates. Nice going. Two more in this category, and then we go to my favorite category. Y'all are going to love this. Okay, what famous first did Christian Barnard perform in 1967? The pen started giving out. What famous first did Christian Barnard perform in 1967?
Most
What famous verse did Christian Barnard perform in 1967?
oh,
Hmm, it's very dear to me.
Romeo and Juliet.
No.
I don't know this. Snow White.
Hmm?
Snow White.
No.
Hey, Louise performed at this in the dwarf.
I was.
What?
I was born and I still didn't know it until I looked up the question.
Phoebe, you don't have.
And no, it wasn't Tinkerbell. It wasn't Tinkerbell. But, okay, here's a clue. Here's a clue. And I can use Tinkerbell as a clue. We see where Tinkerbell is, right?
Yes.
What famous verse did Christian Barnard perform in 1967? No, not 67. No, not a fairy tale. Okay, guys, it was the heart transplant. See where Tinkerbell is? Close to my heart. And I have a heart condition. We talk about it all the time.
Until you told me.
What is the study of body structures?
Strong.
Get out of my room. What is the study of body structures? The study of body structures. I have two answers. I have all three answers, and two of you are correct. It is the anatomy. Anatomy. Okay, now we get to go to the fun questions. Y'all ready for these? Yeah, it is. It is. It is. So now we're going into phobias. I've been waiting for this. I'm going to knock as many of these out as I can. Okay. So we only got 25 of them. What I will name is the phobia, and you simply tell me what it is the fear of. Okay? Wow. I can't read my writing. Okay, here we go. All jokes aside. Mysophobia. 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 I have one answer. I live with one of those, and I understand. John, I love you.
CEO says girls.
What the CEO says.
I can go in here and eat.
Okay. Okay, I have all three answers, and it is the fear of germs. They are also called germaphobes. Okay, the next one, ablutophobia. Ablutophobia. ABLUTO, ablutophobia. Hmm. I remember me when I was a little girl. I'll never forget that. Ablutophobia. I see two answers. And two of them are correct. It is the fear of bathing or washing. The fear of bathing or washing, a blutophobia. Nomophobia. Y'all gonna love this one. Nomophobia. Nomophobia. Ooh, try saying that fast 3 times. Nomophobia. 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 I did it. I did it. I did it.
I did it too.
Nomophobia. That one is cute. Don't laugh when you find out what it is. Because I sure did. Nomophobia is the fear of being without a mobile phone. The fear of being without a mobile phone. Okay, pagonophobia. Pagonophobia, and I am so opposite this. Oh my goodness. I have such a love for this. And my son has a beautiful one. Oh,
CEO says
pagonophobia. Pogonophobia. No, it's not snakes. I got, huh? I forgot what that is. I forgot what that is, Khadijah, and I didn't write it down, but I will find out. Pogonophobia. Pogonophobia is a fear of beards. I am so opposite. Last time I went to the grocery store and I left, a gentleman walked down and had a beard down to like midway his chest, and it was perfect salt and pepper. And I couldn't help but stop and tell him how beautiful his beard was. I absolutely love it. And my son, his beard is so full and soft and beautiful. And I just like to lay my head in the beards. Just it's like a soft pillow. Oh, I love beards. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Um Calorophobia. Calopho- Calorophobia. Calorophobia. Coulro phobia.
We're in the phobias.
Yes, I already said that. You weren't in here. You can go take your plate back. Okay, I have.
I'm having some drink.
Okay, I have drink right here.
What's caffeine?
It doesn't matter. I have non-caffeinated water. Coulro phobia. I see two answers. Sis. Okay, coulrophobia is, yes, the fear of clowns. Coulrophobia is the fear of clowns. And
I don't like Pennywise.
agliophobia.
The fear of being in an igloo.
Agliophobia. Aglio phobia.
The fear of coming on into somebody's skin.
The fear of getting balled up and bounced like a basketball because I can't be quiet. Agliophobia. I see two answers. The agliophobia is the fear of pain. The fear of pain. We're going to do four more and trying to pick the good one. Oh, here's a good one.
No.
Here is a good one.
No.
I'm going to try to say it and then I'm going to spell it.
You love
Ephebiphobia or ephebiphobia. It's EPHEBI phobia. And if you say it out loud, you will be banned from the next 10 lives.
I still don't know what it is.
Okay,
It's cursive.
Good.
So if I said it, I still don't know what it is.
EPHEBI phobia. Okay, I have two answers. Come on, BB. And BB got it. It's the fear of teenagers. The fear of teenagers. Don't look at me like that.
I didn't know.
Yeah, fact. Shoot, 2 more years you'll be there. You'll be a preteen. But I won't fear you. Never.
You will fear me when I get
Okay, here's another good one.
play night.
Acluophobia. Acluophobia. I think I'm picking all the ones that are so hard to pronounce. ACHLUO phobia. Acluophobia. ACHLUO phobia. And all of you are correct. It is the fear of darkness. The fear of darkness. And our junior CEO, Pete, has that fear too.
Yeah.
Okay. We have two more, and I'm trying to pick. There's one I'm saving for the end. Okay. Ergophobia. 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 Rihanna said it best.
You want to know what fear I have?
What?
The fear of when we go on vacation and then the house gets bought by somebody else. That's one of my fears.
Okay, first of all, we don't live in a house.
No. I meant apartment. That's what I meant to say. I wish I could put up that comment.
No, she was saying. Okay, I have one answer. Ergophobia.
The fear of being home alone.
Go wash your sticky hand. I'm looking at the syrup on them. I don't understand how you eat with the back of your hands.
I understand you drink coffee and you still can't walk.
And Auntie Joe said, hello, Pete.
Hello.
He said, hello. Ergophobia. 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 I saw some in here. The one that I give you all next, which will be the last one. When I saw it, I was like, no way. No way. So ergophobia is the fear of work. The fear of work. It's another thing I didn't have. I love work. You know what? I think I'm going to put two in here. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, okay, no, I'm going to save the other ones later. I have to do this one. Plutophobia. Plutophobia. That ain't me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because if it weren't for that, we couldn't survive. I wish we could go back to the old way and we wouldn't have to worry about it. It's not a fear, though. Yes, Plutophobia. And no, it's not the fear of Pluto.
That's what I got. The fear.
Plutophobia.
Okay, so
Plutophobia.
the fear of getting stranded.
Okay, I'm not doing a lot.
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Plutophobia is the fear of money or wealth.
I have no fear of that.
Who's admitting to that? But for real, I fear being rich.
Wow.
I don't want to be rich. I
Wow.
want to be well off. I want to be at a point in my life that when I decide to pick up and go somewhere, I can pick up and go somewhere. When I decide I want to do something with the family, I can get up and do that with the family. If someone needs help, I can help them. You know, that's what I want to do. I always tell myself if I hit the lottery, I mean, for a big amount, one of the things that I want to do is do a scavenger hunt for 100 single parent families. And it would be things like I would get different stores to be in on it, and where they would find the next clue would be in items that they could use for their kids, you know, like clothing and shoes and hygienic products and, you know, all those types of things. Gift cards for groceries and those types of things. I know that's right. You're right. You're right. That would definitely be on the list, Khadijah. Definitely be on the list. But you know, though that would definitely be one thing I would do. And if it were like a really, really, really big amount, the other thing I would do is buy a building if I could. Get someone to write up a proposal so that I could start like a shelter, and it have to be a kind of decent size because I'd want it to be living quarters on the inside. Once a week, there would be classes offered. We would have a transportation service. We'd have to go through social service intake so that we could get some of the homeless people off the streets. Those are the types of things that I would like to be able to do. But I don't want to be rich. I don't want people to know, you know, hey, she got money, because I don't need cousins that I never knew coming out the woodworks. I don't need the cousins that I do know coming out the woodworks. They got nothing for me to do now, don't have anything for me to do when I have money. And I don't need anybody harassing me. I'm not going to break. I promise you, I'm not going to break. But I will have to show a side of me that I kind of left in the past, you know, and I don't want to bring her back out. I really don't. So, no, I don't want to be rich, but I do want to be well off. I do want to be well off. I want to be what I call comfortable. I want to, when the bill comes in the mail, there's already a credit on my account that it's already taken care of. I want to budget my money so that when I pay out, when we put our rent out there, you know, like right now, our rent is like 16, well, it's 1550. Give the rental office $1,800 every month. 1800, 1800. Just keep track of it, you know, so if a time comes that I can't, there is a surplus there, it's covered. The electric company give them $200 a month. Bills coming in at like 130 right now, 130, 140. Okay, fine, I get that. But that extra $60, $70, a time come that we can't, something happened, if the lights go out for a month, well, then you won't have a bill for that month. But I'm just saying, and we can't do anything but sit here in the dark. I want to be able to, we got to use that bill money that we fought to buy food every day because we ain't got no lights. We can't cook. God, stove is electric. And we got an electric microwave and an electric air fryer. But I'm just saying, you know, I would like to have all of my bills padded and still pay them every month so that we don't have the worry. I want to be worry free, but I don't want to be rich. I think the harassment that comes along with being rich is unnecessary. The hardcore part of me says either you have it or you don't. I was forced out of work by my doctor, but I'm not stagnant. I'm working the YouTube. I'm crocheting. I am contributing. You see what I'm saying? And I always want to be at the point that I can contribute. I always want to be there. I don't know. I've been working since I was 5 years old, guys. 5 years old. And a lot of people think I'm joking when I say that. No, this is, or as my grandkids say, no cap. Um, my grandmother used to drop me off at my auntie's corner store every morning. My grandfather and grandmother taught me how to count money starting at the age of 2. Yes, I was a little child prodigy, but I would sit at the register and collect the money and give change at the age of 5. And I did that for like 3 years, I believe. I was, I think I was 8. So it was 4 years, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. And then my brother-in-law started getting me to take scores at the interim sports games, volleyball, softball, basketball. So then I started getting a paycheck, and of course, being so young, they couldn't take taxes out. So all of it was mine. But what I'm saying is, I've known work all my life. I don't mind working for what I get. I don't mind working for that, but I want to be at a point where when I say, hey, I need a week, I can call my buddy in Woodbridge and say, like I used to, I need a few days. Can I come? And he says, sure, I'll have your room ready when you get here. Go spend a few days in Woodbridge, sit out on his deck during the day, and it was so cute the way that I would do that. I would go, and when I arrived, I would call Walmart, have my groceries delivered for the number of days I was going to be there. And they have this outstanding Chinese restaurant there. I'd call the Chinese restaurant and order a meal. I would split that meal into 3. So that night for dinner, I would have my meal. The next day at lunch, I would have the second portion of the meal. And the third day for breakfast, I would have the last portion of the meal. So it it always worked out. I would get like my bread, my bacon, my eggs and cheese. I got my own mayonnaise because everybody doesn't eat mayonnaise. Some people eat the salad dressing, which I think is gross. But you know, I would get what I ate. I would take coffee pods when I went because nobody there drinks Folgers Black Silk but me, and I didn't want to drink up their coffee. But I would always leave whatever I bought so that I was, because where he would charge other people, he never charged me. He's like little big brother, and yeah. So I always had the ability when I was working to get up and go and do that. That's how I met my brother and sister. Once I met them online, we set up an appointment, and I went to Silver Springs, Maryland, got the hotel room, and I went to the restaurant and ordered me 2 meals and asked for 3 takeout boxes, and I split both of those meals in half. So that night, that Thursday night that I arrived, I had dinner at the restaurant. It was kind of early in the day, so later on that evening, I had half of the second meal, which was different. I think I had steak in one and pork chop in the other. And then the next day, I went out to lunch with my family, but that next night for dinner, I had the second half of one of those meals, and then which was Friday. And Saturday, I had the second half of the other meal. So that's what I I didn't worry. The best birthday I had went to Tennessee. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. As soon as I got there, I went to Bojangles and got the family meal, split everything up, put it in the refrigerator because I got one of the sweets. But I put everything in the refrigerator, went to the grocery store, got my drinks. Being that it was a sweet, all the dishes were in the room. Did some of my best crocheting there, did a whole blanket. Wow, blanket and a half, I believe it was, because I did a Dallas Cowboy blanket and something else I started. I think it was another blanket. But the only thing I did while I was there was made out my stat sheets for football. I'm a huge football fan. Dallas Cowboy. Oh, all day, every day, twice on Sunday, 2 times in all season. And I went to a haunted house. Yes. But having the meal already there, it's I don't think money would make me spend any differently because I was able to do what I wanted to do and I had fun doing it simply because I had it to do. So like I said, being rich, no, no, I don't want to be rich. But I do want to be well off. I want to be comfortable. I don't want to have to worry from month to month what's happening next, what's going on next, what is next month going to look like, what is next week going to look like. Like when the fan went out, I don't want to have to wait 2 days to go get a fan. The fan conks out, get on my scooter, ride over there, get another fan, and bring it on back. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so that's where I am there. And I'm sorry I took you all so far over this hour. I appreciate you all hanging in here with me. I love you. I love my kittens for that. I really do. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations again to our last trivia winner, who was Jennifer Redgate. If I'm not mistaken, I think she got her gift Thursday. I know Lori got hers. She showed it on her channel. It was so nice to see it, to see her showcase it. So that is where we are. That's two gift receivers that we've had so far. But what picture am I going to do? See, that's why you're on the team. I'm going to email you because I have hopefully a special project for you and I want your input on that. So I'm going to email you about that condition. Okay. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. You know that I love you. As I always tell you, self love, self love, self love. Why? I sometimes I have to take a moment because I get so full because I don't think you all understand. There was a time in my life that I did not love me. And I know how important it is to love yourself. I know that now. It took a lot of bad relationships, a lot of being bullied, a lot of bad things to happen in my life. And that moment of, wake the hell up, kitty, for me to realize that I can't love you all the way I do if I don't love me first, because I can't give you the best of that love if it's not in me. You get it? That said, self love is the greatest love of all. It is. Remember, Kitty Lane told you, Blue Rose Tattoo. Remember, Kitty Lane loves you. That's from the heart. I'll see you guys again really soon, like tomorrow morning. Let's get up and get that flex going. Khadijah, I understand. But let's get up and get that flex going. And I'm going to do everything in my power to be here with you Saturday. If not, I will let you know. I will be at the family reunion. That's for certain. I want to show you guys something, but I don't know if the kids are looking at this on the other TV. So I will make a video and I will put the link in the community post and you guys can check it out. It's baby girl's birthday gifts. I want to show you guys because she's making one hell of a sacrifice for this gift and she doesn't even know what it is. But I love you guys. I will see you guys soon. Peace out, guys.